Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can set up the Pritunl. It is a VPN, and we are going to set up this in Docker containers. And the advantage of using is that you can access your cloud resources through this VPN, and it is really safe and protected in a way that we are going to set up the multi-factor authentication via Google MFA or 2FA. So let's begin. So what I've done, I've already created a script, and other than that, I need to show you that we are going to use the repository already created by this guy. Let me open this one. So it is a goofball, a Pritonel. So the advantage of using container is that the already created work done by other, which is really working fine. We can do that. So you might thought that why we are going to use this guy VPN. We have source code available for Docker file build creation, and let me navigate to this. So we have Docker file. We are going to build our own image. In fact, I've already done my image and pushed to my repository. So many thanks to this Kubo. So what I've done for you guys, I've created a script, and in this script, let me show you. We are going to use Ubuntu 16, 18, 20, or whatever you want to use. Even it works on 22 as well. I mean, the whole idea is that even you want to set up on any operating system with Docker running, it's going to work. So that is the cool thing about Docker, as you know. So we are going to do first of all the installation of Docker, and then we are going to set up the Docker Compose installation of Docker Compose version 1 and 2 as well. So that is pretty much simple. And then we are going to I mean, build our project. So let me navigate to the repository. Navigate to this Docker Compose YAML file. So in this, what I'm doing, I've already built my image. I'm going to show you how you can build your own custom image. So you're pretty much make sure that everything is there because the code is available for this Pritanel as well. You can build your own image and push to your own private registry, container registry. And what I have done, I've set up this one and set push to my own private Docker repository in Docker Hub. So let me give you an idea that we are going to set up the MongoDB, and I'm going to use the latest version of Mongo. The container name is going to be Pritunl DB, and these are the environment variable I set regarding the admin user, and it is going this is the password you can set up, definitely the strong password, but it is going to be internal in this Docker internal network, right? And we are going to create a named volume. So every which we are going to create through this VPN, for instance, adding of user or server, are going to be, I mean, available in this MongoDB. So Priority image is the one which I've already built it through this code, and I'm going to show you in this video how you can build your custom image through this repo. And these are the settings regarding the privilege to CCTL, like IP logistics. If you want to disable or enable, it's totally up to you. But these are the basic settings. But regarding the port mapping, I need to show you some of the stuff and comment I've done. So the advantage of using the Pritanl, that it gives you the web UI as well. So we are going to use the web UI on 8443, right? And we are going to use our VPN on this port 443, which is also secured port, and it is going to map with this 11994. So I've added one note here: run the server on 11994, because this is our application and we are going to map this application with this 443. I'm going to show you later what is mean by that. And we are going to simply edit our OVPN file with this 443 mapping. So this is the MongoDB URI. It is going to be connected with this internal network. So Mongo admin is the admin user, security is the password, and at the rate Mongo is the DNS name of this host, or host name is Mongo. So we are connecting with that Mongo on this port, default port, and slash admin is the database, default database I'm using here. These are some of the details with regard to the Docker Compose file. You just simply need to copy this, and Docker Compose is going to do everything for you. And this is the Docker file, and it is pretty much simple that we are going to build our image from this. So I've already done that, and let me navigate to the AWS console. So I'm going to launch one instance. I'm going to call this Pritunl. So okay, check one, two. Okay, 20. That is fine. I'm going to use the latest. You can use 16, 18, or 20, whatever you need. Even you can use the Amazon Linux as well. So that is totally fine as far as the Docker is running on it. So that's the beauty of Docker. So I'm going to select E3 medium. That is fine. So I'm going to proceed with the without keep here, and I'm going to access this with let me select this default security group, and I'm going to create one role here to access this guy through SSM, and let me set up instance profile, and this profile is going to use the SSM. So I'm going to create this simple role. I'm going to call this EC2 console. Let me create this role. So it is going to be for EC2, right? Click next, and then I'm going to type simply here core. This is the managed AWS policy. Press enter, select this guy. So this is the SSM core policy, and I'm going to call this EC2 console, right? So create a role, and that's it. So guys, if I navigate to this section, simply refresh it, and this role is going to be available here, and I'm going to launch instance. So that's it, and instance is going to be available here in few minutes. We are going to access through this instance through the console. Okay, till then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to set up Docker via script. So Docker, type Docker script here simply. Okay, click this guy, Docker script, and copy these lines, right? Fill this one and let it refresh. Hopefully we can access, click connect. Now what we are actually doing, we are doing the installation of Docker. So sudo -i. But what I have done, as I told you, I've already created the script for you guys. So there is no need to do all this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply copy this guy, VPN.shell. I'm going to call this, and I'm going to simply navigate to my script. Okay. So what it does, I've already told you all the stuff. Click on raw and copy the script from here. So I've added all the links you need for this. So copy this till end. There is no need to create Docker file. I'm going to show you regarding the Docker file setup as well. So I'm going to press shift and insert. It's going to paste all the stuff here for us, and I'm going to simply make it executable, right? And simply run it. So it will do all the stuff regarding the installation of Docker, Docker Compose installation, creation of Docker Compose file, pulling those Pritunl images from my public repository as I build it. So it will take a while. So till then, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one more shell here, and I just want to show you the creation of this guy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to navigate to this guy. Okay, and okay, click this AWS repository. Simply copy this HTTPS stuff and sudo hyphen I and hit clone this guy. So it's a public repository. It will be download in few seconds. So you will see AWS here, right? Navigate to AWS and navigate to CD into Pritunl, right? So then I'm going to navigate to the stable section and we are going to build our own custom image. So before building that, I need to just add one thing here regarding the building of this compose file, and I'm going to update this G111 module to off because I found when this is on, it gives you an error. So we are going to build our custom image. I'm going to say docker build hyphen t, my Docker hub repo name, my Docker hub, I should say the registry name or account name, and my Docker account name and Pritunl. I'm going to call this latest, or if you don't want to do this, simply what you need to do, the way you can create image is that, I mean, simply install make. So app install make. So it is going to create the set up the image name with this goofball Docker image, and you are going to then tag that and push to your repository. So this guy has already done great work. So I'm going to use that. So make is installed. I'm going to call this make hyphen f make file, right? So that's it. So what is gonna do? The creation of Pritunl image is in place, and the code, as I showed you, everything is available there. And let me navigate to some of the stuff regarding the code, right? So navigate to the stable. This is the Docker file. It is built from Alpine image, and everything regarding this goofball labels and environment variable set by him is available here. What packages we need to install. So that is pretty much it. So you see, these are the port expose, but in actually, as we discussed in my previous videos, that these are the commands. But what we are going to do, we are going to run our server on this, and we are going to map it. So this is the shell regarding the build, and we have two shells available. So if I navigate to my previous shell, you see our Docker Compose. If I do Docker PS, our two containers are up and running. So if I do Docker logs, Pritunl, okay, it is able to connect it with this MongoDB database, and we have automated setup of volumes as well. Everything is persisted here. You see MongoDB is in the persistent name volume. So the user we create are going to be available. So in order to access this, let me also show you guys this. You can use your own domain as well. So let me show you first of all the security group. So if I navigate to this, by default in security group, it is only allowed the security group itself. So definitely we are not able to access this guy. To access this, you need to allow this port of um, 8443 I'm going to use on my IP, and it is just for management port. I'm going to call this Pritunl WebUI management. So you can here create user, see the logs, disable user, if any user goes away. You can do all this stuff from here. So I'm going to simply allow this HTTPS, which is secure. Even I can use my IP, but for the sake of this demo, you can use this. What you can do, allow this 443 to your specific users who want to access your secure network, and all is going to be encrypted. Encrypted. Pritunl secure port. Okay. Okay, save this rule. Now what we are going to do, I'm going to simply navigate to these details and I'm going to copy this guy, and you will see I have to put this 8443. Okay, you see it gives an error because we are using HTTP. So what you need to do, I intentionally put this so you just make sure you use HTTPS, right? So that is totally fine. I'm going to click advanced and navigate to this one. So what we need to put the username Python, right? And I'm gonna navigate to my script, and this is the command you need to copy this to get the password. So I'm going to copy this guy and I'm going to paste this command in a shell. So regarding the, let me first of all type this command here. Okay. So what it does, it's gonna bring us the default password for right channel. You see, simply copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So guys, it is pretty much easy, to access this web UI, and it is really powerful. And I'm using Cloudflare. I'm going to use my domain and I'm going to show you that the proper HTTPS encrypted as well. So you can use the um, other HTTPS tools. I'm using Cloudflare, so you can use Let's Encrypt and other tools as well. So I'm going to set up the password for my web UI, and let me set up that. So you see, let's encrypt domain as well. So that is totally fine, and I'm going to simply save it. Okay, guys. Now we are going to do simply click this user, right? And first of all, I'm going to add an organization. I'm going to add CloudGeek CA, and I'm going to add one user, Austin, right? Info at cloudgeeks.ca. So pin is going to be, you see, it is going to be um, integers. I'm like numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, digits as it is mentioned. Digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to add this. So guys, it is totally secure that it will give us this. I mean, .ovpn has already has encryption key, which is long, secure keys, just like an SSH to access that. On top of that, we have this um, key which I have set up of 9 digit, and the third one is going to set up. I'm going to add is the Google MFM. Now I'm going to show you that how you can do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on server, add server. Server name is going to be Cloud Geeks CA, right? And enable the Google authenticator. I'm going to select TCP port, and this port is going to be 1194, right? So click add. So this server is added. I'm going to attach my organization with that. You see, this is the organization I've added. And then I need to start the server. Click on start server. So if everything goes well, our server is going to be started. So you see, server is started. And if I navigate to the dashboard, you see we have one server online and one organization available. We need to add, I mean, there is no user online. We have already added users. So this is the now MFA is available. You see, this is the barcode. Even you can test it with your own mobile in the video. So I'm going to simply open my mobile, navigate to this Google Authenticator, and I'm going to scan this QR code, right? So I've already scanned this QR code. You can save this QR code and provide to your users or developers which you want to give access. And also you need to download this file from here, right? So I've already downloaded this file. I'm going to show you how to use this file. Let me show you in a while. So guys, this is my file. I have downloaded it and I'm going to show you this file. This is the zip and I extracted and open this file in your VS Code or any editor of your choice. So here you have to update this port to 443 because we have already mapped to 443, right? And that is it. You need to do this stuff. So that part is done, and this is the Pritunl client, and it is available for Mac or for Windows. So if you navigate to this Pritunl website, you can simply download this client from their website, right? So these are some of the installation setting, but we are going to simply, everything do in a Docker container, so it is pretty much easier for us. So you see, regarding the client, we have this Windows installer. So I've already downloaded and installed it. So Mac OS, Apple. So this is the package you can set up for your operating system. You can use the CLI as well, even in your Linux box. You can use the CLI to connect with this. So this is the basic OpenVPN file. So as you see currently on dashboard, we don't have any user available. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to access this guy. So let me open this Triton client. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to import this file. So right, I'm going to click connect, and I'm going to enter pin 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Then it says put this Google MFA 66749, and if everything goes well, it is going to be connected. You see, we are connected, and let me show you in the web UI as well. You see, it has been 5 seconds. Then navigate to this section. You see now one user is available, and I'm going to also show you that it is the IP address is this 34.205.142.25. So simply navigate to Google, and I'm going to say see my IP. You see, this is the IP and this is the location. So it is the VPN which we have set up to Pritunl, and we can add as many user as we want, and it is really powerful. And you can see the logs as well. If I navigate to the server section, you see one user is connected. Along with that, I need to show you. some stuff regarding the user management. So we can enable or we can disable an user, or we can delete user. So the user management is pretty easy. You can add unlimited number of user. So if you click this upgrade plan, you see this is the premium and enterprise, but we don't want these packages as this is totally free for user management and addition. And in the last, I'm going to show you how we can use with the Cloudflare HTTPS. So guys, these are my domains, and I'm going to use one of this domain. Let's go for this cloudgeeks.tk. These are the free domains, and I've already created video with regard to these, how we can set up and use for our learning and testing purposes. So I've already added this. I'm going to update this IP of Pritunl to this IP address of our Pritunl IP address. So I'm going to save it, and if I navigate to Pritunl cloudgeeks.tk, it will take a while. Let it finish. In fact, sorry, I forget it. Previously, I've done with 443, so now it is 8443. Okay, with that, what we need to do is to set up this guy on 8443 as well. So, guys, if I set up to this 8443, because the redirection and everything set up on 443 as Cloudflare do support that. Let me show you that as well. So guys, regarding that setup, what I need to do, if I navigate to my EC2 machine and console, what I'm gonna do, let me simply open my script and let me show you that how we can do the play with this HTTPS. So I have to use this port. So I mean the whole idea behind that, I don't want to, use anything else on port 443, but for the sake of this demo, I want to show you the HTTPS as well. So I'm going to use my VPN on mapping on 8443, right? And I'm going to change this guy to 443. So I'm going to save it and just run it again. So it will take a while. I mean, it's gonna do all the stuff regarding the creation of containers and installation of Docker, etc. But everything will be, or hopefully will be okay. So then we should be able to access our web UI on 443 with proper uh, um, log icon available. So see, it is now creating those containers. So if I do Docker PS and if I navigate to this guy, and it will take some time, I need to just update you guys that it will take some time, and I need to also move or remove this guy. So there is no need for uh, doing this. So definitely containers will start and it will take some time. So I'm going to refresh it. Let me pause the video and I will be back in a moment. So you see, guys, this is now proper HTTPS, and that is it. Everything regarding the connection I already show you. Now we can access our VPN on 8443. What I need to do was simply update this port mapping to 8443. Before leaving, let me show you that. So if I open this in VS Code, so now you see my mapping is updated and I need to put 8 here. So, but I in production I just don't want to do this. I want to use 443. So that is it, guys. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel, and please give me some feedback. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.